Hello everyone, I'm the Selfwind. I've just blown in. And today we are back with more Seduce Me 2, the Demon Wall. Last time, we went up in flames. Literally. Mika ended up sacrificing her life for Damien as they tried undergoing a ritual to turn him human. Yeah, it did not end well, to say the least. Also, hello, if this is the first time watching this part of the Let's Play, welcome. I do recommend, if you're interested in seeing all parts of the Let's Play for Damien, you go to episode 1 for Damien's Path. Mostly because if it's content I've already covered, I'm going to be hitting the skip button. I think last time we got through an entire story in around 20 minutes pre-edit. It might be even less once you take out the places with ums, ers, coughing, taking drink. So it might even be shorter than that. Yeah. Hopefully you've enjoyed the story thus far, and today we are beginning the last of Damien's paths. Where is the time gone, you know? I'm hoping everyone has enjoyed the show so far. And let's get into it without too much more ado. We are going to choose the Black Heart one more time, for the final time.
Hold on there! Before you start the game.
And skippy skip skip, yes I know.
Okay.
Skippy skip skip, it's
Oh,
fine.
awesome!
Skippy skip skip, nah, I'm
Alright
good.
then. Oh, just so you...
Skippy skip skip, Diana's here, bedroom, we choose a name. You're gonna continue being Mika. The toy dilemma, it's cute. Toys deserve to be cute, and sometimes just being cute is enough. And skippy skip skip, nightmare time. We're gonna listen to our bodies, because why not? Skippy skip skip, hallucination. Got kidnapped on our wedding day. Oh no. The scream, because if ever one deserves to scream, it's being kidnapped on their wedding day. And skippy skip skip again, and tried to send me home, and failure. But you know what? They tried. It's fine. Okay. And I'm in the ambassador suite for now. And yeah.
Good. A good rest is always important, especially...
Skippy skip skip, and I'm gonna stay in the room because, I like my head exactly where it is, and I don't want to get blood on my wedding dress. Skippy skip skip. Yay stew. Num num. Get in my belly. Skippy skip skip. Try to send me home. Fail. The boys are here. The boys' wives are here. Good times are had by everyone as we all give hugs. And we're back to skipping again as they discuss strategy. I'm gonna say the trap. Because Mousetrap's a fun game. Oh wait, we're not talking about board games. Darn it. And she's gonna say, I would like you civilians to stay out of my war. But, I'm the main character and we can fight too. And Carrie's a witch, the brothers, at least 4 of them still have powers as far as I know. And who knows, maybe Sam will get his ass kicked, so bonus all around. Yeah, I do not like Sam as a character. I'm sorry. What do you think about this whole thing, sweetie?
I think it's a really bad situation. You're trapped here, and I'm human, so I can't do much to help in the war.
Sweetie, I'm willing to fight, and I'm, air quotes, just a human too. I'm saying, let's get a sword, let's go sparring with each other, we'll become badass. And skippy skip skip, and... I'm going to give you a hug, cause we need more hugs. What about you, sweetie?
Nothing's wrong. At least, I don't think so.
Yeah, we're both having bad dreams. Good times. And we're gonna skip, because we've seen what happens on this morning. And, Damien is rightfully pissed at Diana for revealing the truth. And we're gonna skip forward. And you know what? I don't need a trainer. I'm awesome. And I tried training by myself and I failed, so I go outside. I meet Best Girl Mirth. And she's going to help train me. And I get a cool sword. Da-da-da-dun! And we're gonna skip forward again because we've seen what happens. And I come back and my boyfriend is in pain. And I'm gonna try to help because I'm a good girlfriend. And Diana steps in because, you know, there has to be at least a competent person in the room. Although, you know, with the whole her screwing us over by not turning Damien human when she promised she would, with also implying that she raped him to do so, I'm gonna ask some questions. What did you take from him?
A little piece of the demon lord that has been haunting him. Happy?
Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Now, about this voice I've been hearing in my head. Is that also a piece of the demon lord when he did his shadow summoning spell to pull me here? Or maybe part of the curse he laid on Mika so she couldn't just, you know, go home? I'm just saying, now would be the time to ask, and I'm kind of annoyed the game isn't going to give me the chance to. Oh well. And we've seen what happens after that, so we're going to skip forward again. And Diana's asking me, what do I think about this? And I'm like, he wants to be human. You know, ultimately it is his choice. If this is what will make him feel complete as a person, awesome. And we'll skip forward again. And what do you think about all this?
About what? I don't like it.
I don't like it either, sweetie.
I don't. As good as it is to have my powers back, I still don't like using them.
Poor boy.
I would rather have no abilities at all than live with the responsibility of them. Having power has brought me too much pain for me to be happy with them.
And that's a very fair way to feel about things. As someone who is a straight white cis lady, I don't really feel confident speaking on this, but I am curious how someone who is trans would relate to the story of Damien. If they would be able to understand and empathize better than me. Because the way I've approached it is, you need to be comfortable in your skin. At the end of the day, you are a demon. We should get you training so you get more comfortable with your powers. I do have to wonder how a trans person would read that. And unfortunately, I do not know anyone that I could ask, and it doesn't really feel like something I can just go on Twitter and ask, hey, community, can you tell me how this is like for you? Have you played this game? Do you know what I'm talking about? Can you explain it to me? Because at the end of the day, it's no one's job to educate me but me. It is an interesting thought, though. Anyway, we've seen from here what happens, so we're just gonna hop back to the skip button. We get to see Sam and Carrie, James and Iridessa, good times. And then, you know, on my way to the room, I start hearing the voice again, and I really, really wish they would have given me a choice. Given me a chance to ask Diana about this, because, yeah, this ain't right. And I'm just gonna leave, because I'm not gonna give this voice credence. And Drunk Damien and Friends, which is hilarious. I do recommend going back and watching it. He is going to get a kiss. Mwah. Now we're gonna skip forward. And I'm gonna kiss his cheek again. Mwah. And we're gonna skip forward. And Diana is throwing her pitch for, I can make you human, but it's risky. And the last two times, if you've been following this playthrough, we know how risky. One time it took both of us, one time it just took Mika. So, yeah. Things to consider. And I'm gonna stay silent for now, because I should probably discuss this with my partner, but not in front of Diana. Not until we're both on the same page. And we're gonna skip forward again. And we get some Norin and Matthew, as well as Eric and his... What is his girlfriend's name?
You absolute
Irene.
tease.
That's her name.
I swear you say these things just to make me blush. I won't fall for it.
Who, yeah, you might notice this little protrusion on her side. Yeah, she is apparently a succubus. If I do eventually cover the expansion for this game, I'm hoping we do get some more information about Irene and Carrie, Iridessa and Twilla, because I have so many questions. These little scenes are very nice, and the reality is, unless you do certain things, you won't get to see them. The first time I was playing this just for fun on my own, I had no clue these scenes existed. Anyway, back to it. We've met up again, and...
Would you be upset with me if I went through with it?
I don't like having to do this, but in the interest of showing you all possible pathways, please don't. It's too risky. Also, we've seen the other two paths where we try. It ends horribly. And as you'll see for the first time, the skip button is gray. I can't use it, so we are getting brand new content. Huzzah! I couldn't let him do this. I couldn't let him do something that would rip him away from me. Besides, there was nothing wrong with being a demon. Being a demon was way better than being a silly, weak human. I would know. Despite, earlier when you got to see drunk Damien and friends talking, Zero points out that Mika's actually really powerful. So, I don't like this narrative of silly, weak human. I will believe you're untrained, so you're weak, but... I gripped his hand tightly, pulling them to my chest and gritting my teeth. This was wrong to ask him. Good, at least the game acknowledges it. But I didn't want him to change. Ouch, it's not your choice. I don't want to lose you. I love you, and I want to be with you forever. I don't want this ritual to take you away from me. Damien, ... Like, god damn it. Damien stared down at me, watching me lay my forehead on his hands, desperately clinging to him. I prayed he would listen and see reason. Well, I'm the main character, so I think he kind of has to. I was more than happy to sacrifice energy for him. I was fine with him enthralling me and taking my energy. Despite earlier scenes, I didn't care if he couldn't see the benefits of him being a demon. This was our relationship, and this was my decision, as much as it was his. Not really, but for the sake of, all paths Let's Play, yeah, I'm gonna say I'm okay with it. Damien slowly lowered his head and kissed over my hair, making me gasp and look up at him. As he lifted his head away, he had a sad smile, but a smile nonetheless, as he gave my hands a squeeze.
All right. I won't.
Fight me on this. My heart melted in joy as I released his hands and wrapped mine wrapped my... I think they mean arms around Damien tightly. Did no one proofread this? There has been several times where I've stumbled over dialogue because it's written very awkwardly, or it's just worded in such a way that it doesn't flow naturally when you read it out loud. Anyway. I was thrilled that he understood. I was going to take care of him for the rest of our lives, and I vowed to give him everything. I could faintly hear the voice in my head scoff.
Pathetic begging. Well, at least it all worked out, eh?
Shut up. For the moment, I had to agree with the voice. It was worth it, and it worked out. I mean, did it? We kind of just condemned Damien to continued existence with powers he doesn't want and he can't fully control. Worse, we have offered ourselves up as his permanent battery. I actually don't remember in canon if the incubi and succubi are immortal, but even if it's just long-lived compared to a human, eventually, Mika's gonna die, and he is gonna have to go through, having powers and needing to drain and have energy without Mika present. Anyway, that was a morbid thought. The 2 days that followed were filled with intense training and briefing of work. Diana became more involved with the armies as the boys heightened their training efforts. What about the wives? What are they doing? I did the same on my own, not wanting to fall behind. Soon enough, the boys were working from dawn to dusk, leaving me to head to the room long before Damien could. Oh, I think we might actually get to the battle in this playthrough. I finally returned to our room and flopped onto the bed, letting the events of my time in the Abyssal Plains replay in my mind. I was trapped here. Yeah, thanks, father-in-law. Super wedding gift. And soon enough, I was about to go marching into battle against the Demon Lord for my freedom. Yeah, and to think when all this started, you were getting ready to march down the aisle. The more I thought about it, the more surreal the feeling became. I was going to be in a room, meeting a powerful adversary face to face, and set myself free of the curse he brought down upon me. As Damien entered the room at last, the skip button returned! Yay! Oh, right, I think we actually did get this in the first pathway for Damien. Okay, I think I know where we are now. I smiled and stood, walking over and wrapping my arms around him, as he returned the embrace, and I returned to the skip button. Because the reality is, we've seen this. It is time for the sexy sex and making love, because, you know what? This might be our last night. Tomorrow, we go to war. And we've seen what happens when we do that, so we're just gonna skip ahead.
Milites! Et
Loud
huculatis
Latin.
durei tramcun tuis omnibus conversiris. Sto vobiscum reducitic vos ad spem. Nocte, lavabir mur, arcem, hostium sanguine.
I'm sure this is very riveting. I just wish they would give me a translation. Because look at the box. There is enough room to put in a translation. What is she saying? Exactly, Mika. What is she saying?
She said that the castle will be bathed in blood, and she will lead everyone to freedom.
Oh, interesting design choice. The first part's a bit much. I don't know, I kind of like the color red. And we're gonna skip because we've seen Mika make her way to the castle.
It's just to spur the troops for war. I'm sure she didn't mean it literally.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past her. I think she's very capable. And skip button is back.
Everything is in order. Sergeant Diana's guard are at the front lines, while Shadow is with his legion to the west.
What about our route to the castle?
Here we see why Damien's heart is black. I actually forgot his taint markings. Taint. I know. Are black, which is why the heart icon you choose is black. Even his eye color, it would have looked better with that purple blue, but that's just me. Or maybe even, go the same orangish red as his hair.
We've done what we can to keep your way clear. We'll try to make sure the battle won't break through the path.
Thank you. And I'm gonna break for the skip button. And they wish us well, and we go fight, and we make our way outside the gates.
Whoa! I got you. Are you okay?
Cause, yeah, in order to do this and make it work, I had to fight our way there for both of us. Damien is being told, you know, keep your power, you might need it to fight Daddy. Assuming things go bad for Diana. And we've seen what happens.
I love you so much.
Aww. Good job, Whittle, son of bun. And Mika loves him too, quite a lot. And we hug, and then we go.
Will you be okay?
I'm awesome. Why would I not be okay? I am the main character. And we go in, Diana Demon Lord fight. It's not going well for Diana. However, I could feel the anxiousness in Damien's arms as I held it to me. Yeah, boyfriend wants to get in the middle of this fight, and, not his time. Keeping him in place, he wanted to fight the Demon Lord. Understandable. But Diana wasn't letting him, and it was bothering him to no end.
Let me help.
Babe, no.
I don't need help.
Exactly. Dan's got this. Strong, independent woman. Woo! With that answer, Diana sprinted forward, and we've seen this, so I'm just gonna hop onto the skip until something new pops up.
So, you've come.
Seeing his new opponent, the Demon Lord. Yeah, Diana kinda got her butt kicked. Seeing his new opponent, the Demon Lord chuckled darkly and brandished his sword, pointing it at Damien and taunt.
So, you've come to try and stop me? You're as foolish as I remember.
Dude, if you hadn't kidnapped me, you would have won right now.
You know nothing about me.
Exactly.
I may not, but I remember all about your mother.
Ugh. Must you be so gross? That sparked the flare in Damien's rage. Black energy burst from Damien's body as a sword formed in his hand and a snarl erupted from his gritted teeth. And a mystical symbol flashed. However, before Damien could step forward, a flash of purple zipped across the room and slammed into the Demon Lord's body, shoving him into a pillar and successfully destroying it with his body. Damn, I kinda wish you could see that. Well, indeed.
I'm not done with you yet!
Go get him, D. Meaning Diana, not my fiance. And we've seen these two fight, and Damien really wants to get in there, but Damien, we are cavalry. We are Plan B. So yeah, you need to calm down, sweetie. And we see what happens when we tell him to calm down.
Your turn. Mistake.
Yeah, Diana kind of got her butt kicked again. Whoops. Damien snarled as he finally settled himself, ready to take on his father, not only for the world and for his mother, but for Diana as well. Damien rushed forward and swung at his father, fueling his swing with his rage and the need to end this battle. With ease, the Demon Lord parried his son and leaned in to add insult to the attempt.
You never learn, do you? Just like your mother.
Can we meet his mom? Is she still alive? Can I go say hi? Because you guys don't need me here.
Shut up!
Oh, but I want to meet Mommy. Another swing, another parry, another insult. Aw, he's taking a road class. He's using vicious mockery.
The only ones who gave a damn about you were your idiot brothers.
True.
If it were up to me, you'd be a rotting corpse.
And that's why you weren't invited to the wedding. Damien refused to give in. With his energy, Damien formed multiple copies of himself around the room. If you're gonna stay a demon and we make it out of this, that could be useful. all armed and dangerous. As a copy ran up to the Demon Lord to strike at him from behind, the Demon Lord only smirked and let loose a red bolt of energy around his body. Boo, cheating. The energy forced me back to slide. Energy forced me back to slide across. Ugh, I hate this writing. The energy forced me back to slide across and tumble onto the floor. As I looked up to see what else had happened, I stared in shock as Damien's doppelgangers no longer graced the room with their presence. Oh, I liked that decor. Even worse so, Damien became locked in a tight grip around his neck. Lifted high in the air as he struggled to get his legs onto the Demon Lord's body somehow. Kick free, sweetie.
Your existence took my succubus away from me. Well, I'm gonna take something from you in return.
You already kind of stole me from the human world, dude. Like a rag doll, Damien arced through the air and was tossed to the opposite side of the room with ease. I watched in horror as Damien's body crashed into the pillar near the dais and broke through it and slammed into the far wall. Damien! I scrambled to get up and rush to him, but as I finally got back onto my feet, the Demon Lord stepped in my path, smirking down at me and causing me to freeze in my spot. Something took hold of me, forcing me to remain still as I stared up at the Demon Lord in complete fear. Well, I hope I used the bathroom before this battle. I was as frozen as a statue as he slowly approached me and dug his fingers into my hair. Bad touch. Let go. Seriously, do not touch someone's hair without asking. Ew. With a hard tug, he lifted my body into the air. Ow! At the excruciating pain, my body broke free of the hold that was on me, and I began to flail and struggle to get out of his grip. Let me go! I tried to use my energy to fight, but found none to use. I tried to kick him and force him to release me. Remember, Mika's supposed to be air quotes powerful. But my attempts were fruitless. I was stuck in the Demon Lord's grip as he turned and held me out towards where Damien had fallen. I stared wide-eyed as Damien slowly stood from his place and rushed forward to try and re-engage battle with the Demon Lord, only to take in the sight of me. Ah, sweetie.
No!
I reached out to Damien, hoping he would come and save me with his abilities. As Damien's energy flared and he began to rush at me, I let out a painful gasp as searing pain ripped through my stomach. I'm gonna guess this is not menstruation cramps. Just calling it now. Damien stopped, and I looked down, both of us stricken with horror, as the Demon Lord's blade protruded out from my stomach, painted with fresh, dripping blood. Well, I guess we're not getting a good ending. My blood.
Watch as she dies, because you exist.
Without mercy, the Demon Lord ripped the sword from my body and slammed it back through another section of my stomach. White flaring pain shot through me. Ah!
No!
Damien took a step to rush forward, but found himself frozen in place from the sheer shock at what the Demon Lord had done, and from the Demon Lord's fear enthrallment that he used on me. The world began to grow fuzzy as I felt myself slowly bleed out. As if 2 death blows weren't enough, the Demon Lord quickly slid the sword from my body and rammed it through my back and diaphragm, twisting it to ensure I would scream regardless. I couldn't even hear myself let out the scream as my entire body slowly became numb and the world around me darkened. I couldn't even say goodbye. And day you die. And that concludes Damien's route. Huh. I'm a little disappointed that Damien only gets one good ending, and that you can't have him as a demon for any of the good endings, or just the one good ending he gets. That is a little disappointing. Next time we come back, I'm not actually sure if there is going to be a next video for Seduce Me 2. All the paths are done for romances. However, as you notice down in the left-hand corner, there's this little thing called bonus. I'm a little curious to click on, see where it takes us, aren't you? As well as looking at what the extras are, or what's under options. Yeah. It's been a long road to get to these goodies, hasn't it? But that'll be next time. Assuming I do that at all. I might just skip it and hop straight to Dragon Age 2. Or some more Night City. I mean, Cyberpunk 2022. We'll see. Until next, tak, kiddo.